I went from dead broke to making $10,000 a month at 21 years old. In this video, I'm gonna give you a step-by-step process on how I did it, the hard truth about this, and how it changed my life. So when we're talking about how I was able to do it, we gotta start with the backstory. Every villain has an origin story, right? So mine was I graduated high school at 19 years old, right? Now when I graduated, I was supposed to do something else, right? I was supposed to be an athlete, a football scholarship, and things like that. That didn't work out. So by that time, I was around 20 years old, didn't have much future, didn't have much hope. I was either washing cars out at Enterprise or I was selling shoes at Foot Locker. Those were the only things that I was doing, right? Now that is not equal to $10,000 a month whatsoever. So I have figured like there's got to be in which I can scale. There's got to be in which I can grow, reach the revenue that I really wanted to reach. So what I did was I started doing some more research on to peeling things, entrepreneurship, things of these subjects, things of these matter. So one thing that really appealed to me was real estate. I love real estate because you have vast growth expansions with real estate. There's really no limits, there's no cap. It's unlimited potential everywhere, whether it comes to earning, whether it comes to growing. So real estate really did appeal to me. So what I did was took the course, then I passed the class, got it, my licensing, signed with my brokerage and such. That's how I got started in real estate as a real estate agent. And that's how I was able to gain my first $10,000 a month as a real estate agent. Now you may think, okay, how does being a licensed real estate agent lead to you actually putting money in your pocket? The thing, how that works is with real estate, you are paid a commission. So every house that I would sell or every home buyer, home seller that I would help sell their house, I would be paid a commission also. That commission is just a percentage of the sales price. So if I did, let's say 4 homes a month and I was getting paid $3,000 from each sale, that brings in 12K a month, right? So that's how I was able to grow to $10,000 a month. And you could do the same thing yourself if you're interested in being a real estate agent. The difference is I had to go through a lot of hard knocks to get to that $10,000 a month. What you can do is you can take all the information and knowledge that I've learned and I've packaged this in a free video in which I want to share with you all. So to get that free video on tips, for a new real estate agent, you need to click the description below because it has that video for you. The hard truth about bringing in income significantly than what you were before is just the amount of work that has to be put in to get there. Like significantly improving your income is not an overnight process. It's not like, hey, you can read this one book and significantly do that. It is a bit of a process to it. So I would say the hardest thing about that and what is the hard truth is that it's not going to happen overnight, right? So that's something that you all have to remember. But what is going to happen is that if you're consistently doing the work, you're doing it properly, you're staying disciplined, you're staying consistent, it will happen. It's just you got to be patient with getting there. I always say, like, because I talk to people all the time and they're like, okay, I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do, but it's not panning out yet. Man, my first year I only sold 2 homes, right? So obviously I'm not bringing in 10,000 a month, only selling 2 homes for an entire year. So with that, you just have to remember that if you stay down, you do the things that you're supposed to do, your time will come eventually, because the next year I did 24 homes. And then every year after that, it gets better and better, or it got better and better as a real estate agent. So we discussed step by step on exactly how I was able to get $10,000 a month. We also discussed the hard truth on it. Now what I do want to discuss is how it changed my life for the better and actually for the worse at times. Now, when we're talking about how it changed my life for the better, yeah, I mean, only being 21 years old, bringing in 10,000, that's pretty good. I'm living a pretty good life, at a top earning percentage based on earners in the USA. So I was pretty good. I was able to go where I wanted to go, do what I wanted to do. Even now, like we're out in the world, walking, making videos and such. I was able to do that at 21 years old also because I wasn't necessarily restricted to a desk. That's when I realized, hey, I can make money different places, different opportunities, different environments, doing different things. So real estate really blessed me, and being able to earn that income at that age really blessed me with, having an expansive mind, just having a growth mindset and realizing that I can do anything that I can put my mind to. Now, I will say how things got worse for me is at the time I didn't know money management much. I knew a little bit about it, like credit, building, everything like that, but I didn't really know like how to multiply your money. I knew how to bring in money, but I didn't know how to make my money grow for myself yet. So making 10,000 a month at 21 was cool, but as I got older, I knew it was time to get bigger, scale to different things. So one of my biggest bottlenecks with scaling was, okay, I knew how to make money to a point, but I didn't know how to make that money multiply. So that's when I realized being a real estate investor was super important, because I can achieve the wealth that I really wanted through being a real estate investor. And that's how my money was going to grow and continue to make money. So watch this next video now, because I'm going to talk all about how I transitioned from being a real estate agent to being a real estate investor.